Cody is somehow the only SML character that never became absolutely horribly unlikable or just straight up underutilized. Yet somehow SML managed to make his screen presence just as depressing, if not more. Cody has got to be the character with the most changes in the history of SML. He was nothing like how he was today. He sounded like this.
The green one? I want to be the blue one. Blue is a primary color. Green's only a secondary color. I'm allergic to secondary colors.
And as we're gonna see later in this video, he sounds really different. His whole character chalked up to be he's a weird kid that nobody wanted to hang out with, but his mom made everyone hang out with him because he has 100 different medical disorders. You already heard the blue one, but you know what? Basically, it was a gag. And well, it was kind of funny at first. After a while, it just got boring. However, wanna know what is significantly less boring? Gay jokes. Now, because back then being gay was seen as being weird, and since Cody was a weird dude, they started sprinkling jokes that, you know, he might be a bit homosexual. And hey guys, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm not homophobic, because being homophobic is wrong. And being wrong is for trains. What? You thought I was gonna say something transphobic? Yeah, it's your own assumption. It's your own assumption. In fact, I bet you typed up a comment that's about a paragraph long, getting offended over my joke in a goddamn 10-minute SML video because you're a pathetic little snowflake that gets offended off of literally every single offhanded comment that you see. You fucking puss! Because of this, they decided to make Cody gay. And it started with,
I get a Kendall, and we're in love.
well, modern SML doesn't understand what made Cody and Ken funny. Back then, it was always funny because he was doing it to a doll. Cody could have been straight and it would have still been funny as hell to see him do all these freaky activities. And slowly over time, him having all these medical disorders just sort of got pushed aside for him being gay. However, one other character trait that he kept was him being smart. And he only got smarter and smarter as time went on, creating a bunch of little inventions. You know, he's kind of like the Stewie Griffin of SML. If Stewie Griffin wasn't actually, now that I think about it, Stewie Griffin isn't even evil nowadays. Huh. This made Cody one of the best characters in all of fiction because he managed to be a straight man while being gay. Wait, what? I mean, he managed to be a straight man, the normal dude in a show, while being the most wild of the bunch due to his intelligence.
Dude, this remote has too much power. We need to get rid of it.
Well, get rid of it? It came in my Happy Meal. It's my Happy Meal toy.
But Junior, that was a mistake. You're not supposed to have this.
However, in that exact same episode...
Cody, look. Hit the pause button and see for yourself.
Okay. Junior, I don't understand. Junior? Joseph? Guys? Oh, yeah! Okay, I think I'm ready. Here we go.
Cody proved to be an essential character to SML, and especially in the SML trio, Joseph and Junior. I've already talked about Joseph, but I haven't talked about Junior yet. And you're going to want to be subscribed so that YouTube recommends the video to you later on. But seriously, subscribing helps me because it helps me get revenge. I will be giving no further context. What I find weird is that for the most part, Cody's character never really got ruined. I mean, there was occasional times where he acted out of character, but it was how the world reacts to Cody being around. Like I pointed out in my Joseph video, randomly the writers woke up one day, decided Cody deserved to be tortured to the max. Off the top of my head, he's been put into the hospital multiple times. He was almost canceled for not even saying the N-word.
Why are you pushing it? Just pull it inward.
Whoa!
This, along with other jokes, weren't even funny, and honestly, Cody wasn't even the one suffering the most from this. It was Joseph, and this also just made them all seem like a bunch of idiots. I mean, quite frankly, you could almost watch any modern SML video and you'll see Cody getting tortured somehow. Not saying that Cody can't be tortured. He was always made fun of for being weird. But it always felt fair because he was acting weird. And it honestly just made it even funnier. But now they just torture him constantly and it's just depressing.
I mean, at least he technically has a real boyfriend now.
Oh yeah, and remember that whole thing about Ken? They don't even know how to do that anymore. The whole thing that made that stuff funny was that he was doing it to a doll. Now he's doing it to a human, or, you know, another puppet, but, you know, from his perspective, a human. And, you know, it goes from, haha, he's doing it to a doll, to, I'm just watching two gay dudes having intercourse. What's funny about this?
Saying all that, Cody's still by far my favorite character in SML. Mainly because he's the only character who didn't get flanderized to oblivion. But the thing is, he's such a good character in a show that doesn't deserve him. I mean, there's no interesting characters anymore for him to work off of because they've all been flanderized to oblivion. Which is honestly the most depressing thing about modern SML Cody. However, nothing done to Cody or any other character can even come close to the next character that I'm going to talk about. The greatest example of SML character assassination, a character that at one point was my favorite character of all time. Till that video comes out, I recommend catching up on the whole series so that you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. also guys, sorry for being gone for a while. The next video I'll make will address some things about my channel.